My dad punched me and left a bruise on my eye in 2012 because he heard from a friend that I was behaving feminine in the streets, which threatened his reputation. And because we have different priorities, I couldn't walk out the streets with a bruised eye. It threatened my prestige. So I started putting concealer that I took from my mom. Now, the bruise stayed for 3 days and left, but the concealer didn't. And it has evolved enough that I started to become a source of advice of makeup. So every time I was asked how I learned makeup, I shared the story of the punch as a punchline. And it always hit so well, we always laughed about it. So now I'm in Germany and my makeup has evolved enough for me to be a drag queen. So in 2019, I was standing on stage and sharing that story, only to witness that the audience didn't laugh. But as a performer, I couldn't walk around asking validation from people. So I just went home that night. And I thought, girl, maybe stand-up comedy is not for you. So I questioned my Libyan humor. Until 2021, when I get a message from the photographer that he's launching a book. I was the cover of the book. When I opened the book, there was a quote written here that says, I started doing makeup once I needed to cover a bruise after my father beat me. Between brackets, laughs. My mom gave me her concealer. So he made sure to write that I laughed. I was reading this with a bit of confusion. Fast forward to 2025, I was invited to an exhibition in a museum to share my story of how I was suing McDonald's. So now I'm looking at my picture on the wall with a McDonald's uniform, and right beside it is that quote written again. I'm standing there and reflecting on all of this until somebody walks up to me and says, Kylie, you're so inspiring. I was like, wait a minute, y'all got me wrong. I wasn't trying to be inspiring. I was trying to be ironic. Anyways, bonjour.